Good morning and welcome to Sunday Morning Beers. Really looks good when we have the remote. But the thing is we never found a remote.
Not yet.
And no time to buy another one. But there is the power of editing. There is the power of editing. You know that trick photography is responsible for a lot of things on television. So it made it look like a seamless start to the show for us too.
Yeah.
So Sunday morning, a very fun and successful National High Five Day this past week. But you wouldn't know anything about that because you weren't there.
No, I had to stay home with Victor because he was having terrible stress from the thunderstorms we were having.
Well, it's a shame you missed out on that. Darn shame.
Perfect.
Let's talk about beer. Best way to start the day, right? We have something pretty exciting here, I think. This is from our good friend Garen at Buckeye Brewing Company in Cleveland. Buckeye Brewing Company, Garen?
I know Garen.
Okay.
I'm nodding my head.
And this is called Paw Paw. And this is very interesting. You know, you might not know about this. I did not know about this either. But Paw Paw is a fruit, okay? Apparently, you know, there's a lot of cities named Paw Paw. Of course, we have Paw Paw, Michigan.
Yes.
And apparently those cities take their name. That's Lily. Hi, Lily. How's Lily down there? Those cities take their name from the Paw Paw fruit. And it is actually an exotic fruit that grows even here in the Midwest. It grows in a large portion of the United States. It's a very ugly fruit. I've never had it. It's not, you know, to grow into the point where it's commercial, where you go to the farmer's market and buy it, but they're working on getting there.
Okay.
They're working on getting. In Ohio is a big area for Paw Paw fruit.
Oh, I never knew that.
Ohio University, even there's a guy there that's studying the fruit and working to, you know, make it so that it is more widely available. But I'm told that it tastes like a combination of mangoes and bananas with a hint of melon. So that sounds tasty. You could see why Garen would say, you know, let's make a beer out of it.
Tropical, yeah, for the Midwest.
I know. Doesn't that sound like something you'd find on a tropical island or
Hawaii you know?
So let's. I'm very, very curious. My curiosity is piqued. By the way, there's no information about this beer on their website at all, or any of their beers. So as far as the alcohol, because there's nothing on the bottle either, just says Paw Paw fruit. So that is all that we know about that. Cheers.
Cheers,
Tracy
Lily.
and Lily.
Jeez. She is
Lily, want
just...
some? No? None for Lily? So you can see
good.
it's a golden color.
It does smell good.
Not what I would expect for the aroma. More malty than anything.
It's very tart.
Oh, it is very tart.
I mean...
Not what I would expect for the description of the fruit.
Almost like a Belgian.
Not sour, but
very dry.
but puckeringly tart.
And dry.
Like what does that kind of remind you of? I think the beer. See, I get malt in the aroma. You get malt in the aroma?
I get fruit and some malt, but it's like a tartness. It's tart like lemon. Is tart.
It's very drying. Very, very drying. Like a sip just dries right out.
But I like it. I think it's good. I like it. I'd get it again.
The fruitiness is weird because it's like it's puckering, then has this really nice, more melon kind of a
like
flavor.
on the back of your tongue.
Kind of in the middle, and then just dries right up.
I think it's good.
Very unique.
Like I'll take
Very
it.
refreshing. Yeah, that's this would be good. I think as a good fruit in a beer that had like the right kind of Belgian type yeast that was fruity. Say like a wit beer yeast. You know, that had some fruity notes to it, or even or maybe even sort of a sour yeast, a wild yeast would be good for that. Maybe a Paw Paw lambic.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
Where could I get large quantities of Paw Paw? I wonder. Where did Garen, where did you get large quantities of Paw Paw at? We're gonna have to talk to Garen about that. We should have interviewed Garen before we
Yes,
did
we
this
should
show.
have. Oh well.
We did have. Should have.
Yeah.
It's tasty.
The masses want to know.
Yep.
Where do you get Paw Paw food?
It is very tasty. I'm glad we picked that up. Very unique.
I think what got me was the fact that it was Buckeye Brewing and that label was pretty cool. I'm like, Paw Paw.
Well, all their labels are very colorful. But the Paw Paw fruit, somebody had told me that Buckeye had a Paw Paw fruit beer, but it didn't really register at the time because I didn't know what Paw Paw was. But it's good. It's very unique. I definitely recommend it. Their beers are not available in Michigan. I think you could go down, if you live in our area, you could just go down to the Andersons in Toledo, so you don't have to go that far. And if obviously Ohio is a big market for our show, then you can just go to any good beer store and get it. So certainly a lot of people in our viewing area have access to it.
Downriver.
Yep. So that's something to check out. So that's the beer for today. As far as what's going on at the brewery, National High Five Day is out of the way, and the next big event is, it's hard to believe that, what is it now? It's the third week of May?
Yeah, the 21st.
Or third week of April. It's almost May.
That tomorrow is Earth Day, Monday.
Yep. What do you know about that? We're thinking about our next thing is Wheatstock.
Oh my gosh, it's really funny you said that because I was going through the closet and I saw all my hippie clothes.
Yeah, it's time to start thinking about digging those hippie clothes out because you want to dress up like a hippie when you come to Wheatstock, and that'll be here before you know it. We're already, so we're working on that. We already have a couple of wheat beers brewed, and this week we're going to try to put out a couple more because the goal is to have at least 4 wheat beers. 3 days of love and wheat beer is the theme of Wheatstock.
Love, peace, and wheat beer.
So, that will be here before you know it. That is the next thing on your radar, wheat beers. Because even though it's funny, we were just talking about this before we started the show this morning. We were outside, and the grass needs to be cut.
And there was snow on the ground this morning.
Yeah, there was snow on the ground. I was scraping the windows.
Or no, that was yesterday morning. There was snow on the ground.
Scraping the windows, coming home from the brewery Saturday morning. And then I see today that we got to cut the grass.
I know.
And it's still cold outside.
It's freezing
It's cold outside, so we're going to be cutting the grass with like a toque and gloves on. Go figure that. You gotta love Michigan, huh? Isn't the weather something?
Oh, Lily, what do you think?
So that's what's going on. I gotta hurry up and get to the brewery, finish this delicious beer. Look for this Paw Paw from Buckeye, and we'll see you at 4th Street Brewery this week. Cheers. Have a great week, everybody.